So fuzzy. From the StreamYard studios on YouTube, this is Jeopnerdy. And here's your host, John DeMarco.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Jeopardy! I'm your host, John, as always, and joining me is my co-host and our game board designer, Professor Brainy Specs.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's good to see everyone here. Big group here, I think, John.
Yes, indeed. We already have some contestants backstage. We'll be bringing them up in a few minutes for our first round. First, I'd like to say a quick hello to everyone in the chat. Say Kapla to Bird of Frey. Looks like he was first. I want to say greetings also to Resolute Germ, Jay Aldridge, Mercer Create, Cinnabon Bunny, and Tokyo Trekker. I think that has it caught up so far. Anyone who can join us after this, you are also welcome to be here and join us on the panel for one of the later rounds. But as I said, we have our contestants for round one already lined up, so we're going to go ahead and bring them up. Greetings, everyone.
Kapla.
Wow.
Your defeats will be swift and extremely painful.
Hello, all.
Hello.
Still trying to figure out your name. World-class trivia wannabe? Something.
For being a library, you're shit at reading.
Just write down.
Well,
Peter
your name is-
Cottontail.
Your name cuts off. We have Ultimate Champion 2023. Very interesting. You're all too quiet all of a sudden. What's with that?
I'm busy.
Well, we don't want to interrupt your busy schedule, so we'd like to get started.
Just waiting to get started.
Bird of Prey 5.
Hello, world.
That's not exactly what I was going for.
Well, what was the question?
Are you ready to play?
Oh, yeah.
And welcome, T-Dowd.
Greetings.
I do have an announcement since T-Dowd is here. There will not be an episode of Question of Truck tomorrow. We'll announce that later in the show as well.
No.
That's too bad.
You were too busy
Well,
this week of rigging this game. You couldn't rig both of them, I see.
It is Easter Day, and Naomi has to work early Monday morning. She has to get up at 3 a.m. So 3 a.m. her time.
Sounds like a convenient excuse to me.
Which is, 10 p.m. Eastern?
Well, gentlemen, would you like to begin on round one?
I'm ready.
Oh, yes.
It's a good day to play.
Well, let's play Jeopnerdy.
Rabbits is our first category.
Yep.
Incredible. Dominate this round.
Cause of death, red shirts.
Oh.
Another good category.
Identify the ship.
Easy.
Diseases.
Perfect.
And Vulcan Wars.
Clearly a dumb category.
Which means he'll do very well on the Vulcan words category and won't get any of the others right. Bird of Prey 5, you are first up, my friend.
Let's identify the ship for 100. What is a Klingon bird of prey or the HMS Bounty?
Wrong. They want to know what the boat is called.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, the HMS Bounty is correct, since I'm looking for the name of this specific ship in this category.
Awesome.
World-class trivia master supreme Victor Extreme,
That's right.
whatever. It's your turn.
We will also identify the ship for 300.
Not the shuttle.
Not the shuttle?
No,
Are you sure not the shuttle?
pretty sure.
All right. This would be Harry Kim's ship. What is the Rhode Island?
That's correct.
Nicely done.
So I am the world-class chipper trivia master.
Hello, Gorillas, Random Thoughts, Gap After Dark, and Brad Wolf. Welcome,
That was
everyone.
my favorite ship, the Rhode
Really?
Island.
It's garbage.
Of course it is. Ultimate
Armed
Champion.
quantum torpedoes for that one. Identify the ship for 500. Of course. Have an idea, but I think it's wrong, so pass.
Bird of Prey 5.
Pass.
World Class Trivia Master.
I know what it
Supreme
is, but I
Extreme.
refuse to identify drawings, so I will pass.
We should take points off for that.
That's probably right. That is the SS Huron.
Exactly.
I'm glad I didn't guess. I'd have been wrong.
I knew that because the county that I grew up in Ohio, is Huron.
Mm.
Bird of Prey 5. Back to you, my friend.
Let's identify the ship for 200. That would appear to be the Enterprise B. What is the Enterprise B?
That is incorrect.
World Class Trivia Master Supreme.
Interesting. I will go with what is the Lakota?
That would be correct.
Nicely done.
We will-
And you've got the lead and control.
We'll take this last one away from Bird and go with identify the ship for 400. Incredible. 800.
Your daily double.
Name this vessel.
Swear to God, if this is a drawing, I'm going to freak out.
Son of a bitch.
Wait a minute, I had a name.
Yes, it did.
Oh, what is Quark's treasure?
You got it.
Should have been able to steal that.
You like stealing, don't you?
Well, you make the $800 question harder than the $400 question. Easier than the $400 question. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
I do not know what you're talking about.
You made the $400 question easier than the $300 question.
Was it?
Well, I had no way of knowing if
did-
it was the Lakota or the Enterprise B.
It was easier than the $500 question.
Well, the $500 question is supposed to be hard.
Well, it's not the Enterprise B because the Enterprise B never fired its weapons.
And it didn't have torpedoes until Tuesday.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There you
How
All
did you
right.
know it fired its weapons?
It It was
It
in
had
the
an orange
image.
dot in front of it.
I thought those were stars.
Ultimate
Whatever.
champion.
Rigged.
Diseases for 400.
The Klingon attempt to create their own augments went awry because one of the original test subjects was infected with this illness.
From that show. Dang it.
Yeah, that could show.
Ragillion herpes.
Pass.
Bird.
Pass.
Pass.
Wow.
It's a Lavodian flu.
All right, Bird. It's your turn.
Let's do diseases for 100.
Bashir and O'Brien went into his mind to find the cure for the morphogenic virus affecting the changelings.
Who is Sloan?
That's correct.
World Class Trivia Master Supreme Victor Extreme. It's your turn.
Most superior animal in the world for 500.
I imagine that's the rabbits category you would want.
Of course.
Trying to anger Spock in order to free him from the influence of spores, Kirk threw several insults at him, such as being this overgrown animal.
Damn it. I thought this was going to be pictures of cute fluffy bunnies that we'd have to identify.
Afraid not.
Now I'm angry. An overgrown... Well, it has to be to a rabbit. So I will go with an overgrown... What is an overgrown jackrabbit?
Now, I have to say, that was a very lucky guess.
You got very lucky.
What else would it be? I mean, there's no other thing that fits with that saying. An overgrown cow? No.
Easter Bunny.
All right. Ultimate champion. You got some work to do.
Red shirts, 500.
And the children shall lead. Unidentified red shirts, number 6 and number 7.
What?
We're looking for the cause of death.
Cause of death was being an extra.
I passed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bird of prey.
Pass.
Pass.
Hey, yummy medicine.
They were accidentally beamed into space.
Aw.
That is not a good way to go.
It was
No.
not.
Bird.
I hear
It's
you
your turn.
freeze quickly, though. Diseases for 200.
The think tank claimed that they had cured this virulent Vidian disease.
Yeah.
What is the phage?
That's right.
Oh.
World class.
Cute bunny rabbits for 300.
While looking for patterns in the clouds of nebula FGC 47, he said that one shape was clearly a bunny rabbit.
Who is Data?
That is correct.
Ultimate champion. You're still at 0, my friend. It's your turn.
300 for Vulcan words.
The blood fever characteristic of the final stages of Ponfar.
Pass.
Bird.
When you take your medicine, what we
How much is this?
Weakness.
300.
300.
Yeah. but-
Pass.
Pass.
Come in. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was the Pluck
It
Tau.
was.
Interesting.
That's right. Before
Bird.
you
Let's do Vulcan words for 100. Probably Lerpa.
The living spirit, which can be transferred
Oh.
to another.
What is Katra?
That's right.
World-class trivia master.
You have to skip the rabbits for 400 because that's going to be some weird obscure thing. So we're going to go with bunny rabbits for 200.
When Hoshi expressed unfamiliarity with the story of Cyrus Ramsey,
Oh, shit.
Trip wondered if the
Hoshi.
next thing she'd tell them was that she'd never heard of this mythical creature.
What is an Easter bunny?
That is correct.
Ultimate champion. You're still at 0. It's your turn.
Keep rubbing it in. Red shirts for 400.
What are little girls made of? Crewman Matthews and Rayburn.
Pass.
Bird.
Pass.
World-class trivia master.
This is the one where they, didn't Lurch throw him off a cliff? I'm not going to chance it.
You are essentially correct. Technically, his name was Rook.
Dang it!
Bird?
I should have chanced it.
That was the guy from the Twilight Zone to serve man.
I don't know if he was in that or not.
It
The,
Yeah, he was
the
could
big
be. I think
giant
it
guy.
looked. I think they look similar at least.
Yeah, it's the same actor.
Bird, it's your turn.
I guess Vulcan words for 200.
A live teddy bear with 6-inch fangs.
Ooh.
Remember that Vulcan children are never late with their dinner.
true.
Yeah, but I got to pass.
What is a Sailot?
That's it.
And it's your turn. World-class.
Cute bunny rabbits for 400.
Oh, you're gonna go for the 400.
Because I have to block the 800.
The white rabbit from Shore Leave reappeared in this episode of the animated series.
I refuse to answer animated series questions. We will pass.
Ultimate champion.
Pass.
Bird. Bird.
I'll pass.
Pass.
There was once upon a planet.
Indeed. Ultimate champion. You're still at 0. It's your turn.
300 for diseases.
Rather than marry Deanna Troy, he beamed over to the last known Trillium plague ship to help them find a cure.
You want to know his name?
Yes.
And his pronouns. Sounds like Earp.
Pass.
Oh man, I was trying to help you.
Bird.
Yeah, pass.
Who was Wyatt?
What was his last name?
You son of a bitch.
I think we should take points off for that remark.
It's not fair. You just said I needed to know his name. His name was Wyatt. Fine.
John?
I would let him do a pass for that.
Then I will pass.
His name was Wyatt Miller.
All right, Bird, it's your turn.
Let's try rabbits for 100.
You son of a bitch.
During the battle with the Sona, Riker remarked that it was time to use the briar patch the way this literary character did.
Roger Rabbit. Bugs.
What? During the battle with the sonar, Riker remarked, it's time to use the briar patch the way this literary character did. I got a pass.
What is Peter Rabbit?
God damn it.
Incorrect.
Yes. Oh,
Ultimate champion.
How is that incorrect?
It is not correct.
Oh, that's right. Shit.
Are you there, Ultimate Champion?
That's okay. It's only 100.
Yeah.
That was Brer Rabbit, and that was not the question I thought would trip everybody up.
well. God damn. I'm glad I
Wasn't-
didn't ask.
That wasn't his name. That was the name of the story. I protest. We will block Vulcan words for 500.
The third party who, by his very lack of interest, trivializes your own.
What? The word for the third party? What? I don't get it.
Yes, there's a Vulcan term that means this.
Oh. I will pass.
Ultimate Champion.
I know this one. What is past?
Tres personas.
Bird.
Down to 100.
Pass.
That was Sulak.
Of course.
Indeed. Ultimate Champion. It's your turn.
100 for red shirts.
The Devil in the Dark. Crewman Kelly.
What is being killed by the Horda?
That is correct.
Bird.
Let's do Vulcan words for 400.
Vulcans without logic.
Oh,
Cybakians.
oh my God.
I shall
Voyager. Voyager. Voyager Qatar. Vuju Qatar. What is Vuju Qatar?
I'm afraid not.
God damn it.
Nice try.
World Class Trivia Master.
I have preemptively passed.
Ultimate Champion.
Pass.
How close was I?
Vitosh Couture.
It's basically the same thing.
You're a little bit off, Bird. Sorry about that.
World Class.
We will go with red shirts for 200.
The Ultimate Computer. Ensign Harper.
What is Vaporized by M5, shooting his beam across the room.
You got it.
So basically killed by the ultimate computer.
6, 5,
Essentially.
4,
Yeah, you could say that.
2, 1.
Ultimate champion.
Excuse me. Red shirts 300.
Arena. Ensign O'Hurley.
He was vaporized. What is vaporized by Gorn weapon, torpedo, grenade,
Mortar.
something?
That's good enough for me.
All right, Bird, you get the final clue. Diseases for
Son of a
500.
bitch.
Thanks to the vast medical knowledge of the Fabrini, Spock discovered a cure for this terminal disease that was afflicting Dr. McCoy.
This is an animated series.
Is it?
Seems like it. I will have to pass.
World class trivia master.
Thanks to the vast medical knowledge of the fabric people. Cure for terminal disease afflicting McCoy. Oh, I don't know.
Ultimate champion.
Pass.
The correct response is xenopolycythemia. And no, that is not from the animated series. That is from the episode For the World is Hollow and I Have Touched the Sky.
I knew that one.
That's like basically an animated version of the original series.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yeah. Excuses, Bird. All right, let's head on over to Final Jeopnerdy. Let me put the link for the Cosmo Buzz into the room.
What's the category?
Hang on. There's the link. Let's reveal our category.
Starship Captains.
Oh no. All of it. 4,100.
You're nuts.
Consistency is key.
Bird. And Ultimate Champion, how much are you betting?
All of it. 4,100.
I'm asking Ultimate Champion.
Looks like he put it in the chat.
Oh,
private
did he?
chat. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad it's working for you again.
We'll be watching the private chat.
All right, let's
Zero.
reveal the
God damn it.
let's reveal the clue.
I still claim victory in the main round.
He would have given Dr. Pulaski a shuttle if it would have kept her from leaving the Repulse.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla!
I don't know.
Okay, Ultimate Champion, go ahead and put in your answer in the back, if you would, please.
Captain Smile Guy. He had a big giant smile. He was happy to get rid of the old woman. It was all lies.
Let's see how this shakes out. Birdo Prey 5, you had 400 points going into Final Jeopardy. Your response.
Well, he's close. How would you pronounce that, Bert?
No, damn it, it's Taggart, isn't it?
I would pronounce it how Cinnabon just did.
All right, well, I mean, it's spelled wrong, but you're close enough that I'll give it to you.
All right, you bet 390, giving you 790 points. Let's see if that's enough for you.
No, because cheater champions.
Cinnabon, let's play the game. Ultimate Champion 2023. You had 800 points going into Final Jeopardy. Your response?
Jeopardy Repulse is unfortunately not quite specific enough.
Sorry about that. You
I
bet
said Captain Taggart, by the way.
0, leaving you at 800 points. And World Class Trivia Master Supreme Victor Extreme, you had the lead at 4,100 points. Your response?
No response, unfortunately.
I should lose 0 points for giving her the answer.
You bet it all, taking it back down to 0, unfortunately, and Ultimate Champion 2023 in a stunning victory.
Not a victory.
You are the
Wow.
champion.
Cowardly victory.
And that's how you become ultimate champion.
Yeah, it's
It's
strategy.
Cowards never win.
I had no chance.
What you doing?
It was rigged against me the whole time.
Bird, you could have bet it all and tied.
But what if I had lost? And I would have
Well, then you
tied
would have-
for 0.
You would have lost. But
That's
that's
not
the
fair.
risk you take. That's the risk you take.
Yeah. This deserves a cigarette.
Thank you, Charlie. Now I got to watch this out.
Rigged.
Well, it was a very
Watch it out
entertaining
for
game.
time.
Rigged.
And now
I thought that was a
Thank
tough
you.
board. I thought that was very tough.
It was tough.
Easy. I dominated that
Thank you.
board. And I should
To
not
tell
lose
you the
points
truth,
because I gave
I
Bird the answer.
remembered the answer right after I hit send.
Sure you did. Sure.
Yeah, I
If
did.
that was true, you'd have courage and bet points.
Well, I couldn't continue typing after it went
Excuses,
boom, boom.
excuses, excuses.
Lord is my
I-
witness.
I think you're right, T-Dowd. He was playing the long game and won.
It worked.
No, it's not playing the long game. It's playing.
No,
the game.
that was a hard game.
It was easy. I clearly
I didn't know nothing.
I went on principle.
Oh, Lord.
Well, we have some people who've been patiently waiting in the back. Thanks, Bird, for joining us. Also, Ultimate Champion, if you wish, you can defend your title at round 2, and I'll bring up the next 2 contestants.
All right.
I demand you put me in the back room.
We will oblige you in this case.
Well, we could flush you to the bathroom.
Okay, coward. Continue betting 0.
It's not a coward. It's a great strategy.
I mean, so
And I'm
the rest,
surprised worked.
for round 2, we'll bring up Mercer and Resolute German. I know we have 2 other people already waiting backstage. You'll be up in round 3.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Nice.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, we
I'll
can.
I'll try not to say much then.
No, I'm just joking, pal.
Can you see her? Yep. Here she is.
Welcome,
Happy
Mercer.
Easter.
Welcome, Germ.
Is that a wolf?
How you doing?
That's my cat.
Oh, I can barely see her. Her?
Yes, her. Well, say something. There she is.
She says, meow, big freaking deal.
There she is.
I'm
Maybe
allergic
one
to
day,
cats.
Bunny, we'll learn that you don't have to bet at all.
Of course you do. Where's the sportsmanship if you don't?
I don't know if
It's
we have time
strategy.
for this or not, but I just thought of a good joke about cats.
While we hold off on
Dog,
that,
huh?
I say, why don't we hold off on that until later? We'll have
All
a
right,
discussion.
remind me about a joke about cats.
Okay. We ready to start, gentlemen?
Let's
And
go.
Let's play Jeopnerdy.
first category is eggs.
Crap.
I have cause of death. He's dead, Jim. Identify the class of ship. Memory loss.
Oh, you're talking about me?
And bajorn words.
All right, Ultimate Champion.
100 for identify the class of ship. What is sovereign class?
That's correct.
Off to a good start. Mercer.
Eggs for 300.
When Riker prepared this type of egg for breakfast, no one cared for them except Worf.
What is Owan?
That's right.
Germ. Your turn.
Class of ships 300.
Oh shit! Can't really see that. That didn't help. I have to pass.
Ultimate Champion.
What is TY100?
Well, I'm afraid not.
Dang it.
Mercer.
I don't know. Pass.
You were one letter off. That is the DY100.
Crap.
That's okay.
Close.
TY100 is a Star Wars cargo ship.
Eggs for 100.
Birds going on in chat. What? How is this possible? Oh, class, he says. Okay. Eggs for 100.
This creature had no objection to sharing Jaina 6 with minors until they started unknowingly destroying her eggs.
What is a Horta?
That's right.
I hope T-Dowd is around for that one. Mercer.
Eggs for 400.
While investigating the question, can Data be creative? LaForge suggested that he should paint this type of egg.
A crow's egg. What is a crow's egg?
That is incorrect.
Germ.
Pass.
Ultimate Champion.
Pass.
That was a xylo egg.
Germ. Your turn.
Ship class 400.
Okay, you have 0, but you can bet up to 500.
Maxed it out.
500.
Identify the class of the Klingon ship.
What is a katak?
It's incorrect, I'm afraid. In that case, it was a cavort class.
Thought you were going to get that one. I'm
Um,
sorry you didn't. Ultimate Champion.
He's dead, Jim, for 100.
The Man Trap, crewman Darnell, Sturgeon, Green, and Barnhart.
What is killed by the salt creature?
That's right.
Mercer.
Eggs for 200.
According to Rom, this person's breakfast of choice was 2 eggs over easy, 3 strips of bacon, and a side of corned beef hash.
Who is Chief O'Brien?
That's correct.
It's also
Germ.
an animal's choice.
Might as well keep digging the hole. 500 ship class. What is mercenary raider?
Which I need something a little bit more specific than that.
Don't got it.
Hassan.
Yeah.
Ultimate Champion.
Pass.
Mercer.
Pass.
That was referred to as the Theta class.
He's dead, Jim,
Okay.
for 200.
The Changeling, Scotty.
What is, or who is, Nomad?
That's right.
Good job.
Thank you.
What is the thing that Matthew should be working on? Mercer. It's your turn.
I'll do eggs for 500.
Neil's claimed that this type of egg, scrambled with a little dillweed and a touch of rangazo, was a galactic favorite.
Pass.
Germ.
Pass.
Ultimate Champion.
Pass.
There was Parakan eggs.
I was for sure thinking you were going to ask the Nexus question, and I'm disappointed that you didn't.
I have to try to be not too predictable.
I just thought for sure that I was going to get the Kirk, what Antonio likes.
Germ.
He's dead, Jim. 500.
A Dagger of the Mind, Tristan Adams.
Pass.
Ultimate Champion. Mercer.
No.
Pass.
His mind was wiped by the neural neutralizer.
Ultimate Champion. Got a slim lead. It's your turn.
He's dead, Jim, for 300.
The Enemy Within, the Alien Dog.
What is the transporter?
Maybe a little bit more specific.
Malfunction of the transporter?
Well, there was a specific thing related to the transport that they mentioned. That's what I'm looking for.
Pass.
Mercer.
Pass.
Germ.
What is transporter duplication?
Okay, I'll give you that one. It was close enough. Specifically, they said it was the shock from putting the two halves back together. But You got the duplication part.
Mercer, it's your turn.
I will take memory loss for 400.
Suffering from amnesia during a mission on Barkan 4. Data was given this name by Gia, one of the local inhabitants.
Pass.
Germ,
Pass.
Ultimate Champion.
Who is Jaden?
That is correct.
I was going to say Iceman, but I didn't have enough confidence that that would be the right one.
Yeah, she didn't give him that name. Someone else did.
Okay, that's why I remember the episode, though, so at least I knew which episode you were talking about.
Germ,
But I hadn't seen it in a long time. Good episode.
that's pretty good. Germ, it's your turn.
We'll go with memory loss 500.
Riker was told that he had forgotten the last 16 years of his life, but in reality, he was in a simulation designed for this lonely alien child.
I don't suppose you'd take John Luke.
No, I wanted his actual name.
Then pass.
Ultimate Champion.
Oh,
Mercer.
Pass.
His name was Barash.
Ultimate Champion. You're up.
identify the class of ship for 200. What the?
Don't overthink
Don't. I was just going to say that.
I'm trying to see what it is.
I literally laughed when I saw that.
Pass?
What
Mercer.
is the Oberth class?
That's it.
Where's that from?
Star
Star
Trek
Trek
3 and the
three.
Search for Spock.
Yep.
Yeah.
That didn't even look like the explosion.
Yeah, it did. Mercer.
Memory loss for 300.
Archer was unable to create new long-term memories after this part of his brain was infected with several clusters of parasites.
I'm terrible with brain biology, so I'll have to pass.
Germ.
Pass.
Ultimate Champion.
I think I know what it is, but I'm going to pass.
I will say that it happens to me every day.
So maybe you have some parasites in your hippocampus.
That's what I'm getting at, the hippocampus. I would have
Oh, I
said that
didn't
if
know.
I remembered what it was. But I have those
T-Dowd.
parasites that kept me from remembering what it was in my hippocampus. I can't
T-Dowd.
remember anything before yesterday.
That was not pixelated.
Nope.
And I don't know what you're going on about, Mr. Bunny.
He's probably just sad that he wasn't, on the panel for the Oberths. I know he loves that class so much.
What do you think of my new action figure of B2 Emo that I got? I just have to point that out from Andor. Pretty cool.
Interesting.
He's a droid from Andor. The show. There he is.
Right.
Just want to show him off. I spent $40 on him. I love him though. He even shrinks. See? Oops. There. He shrinks when he's scared. Just like he does in the show. Anyway. Cool. Thank you.
All right, Germ. It's your turn.
Might as well close out. He's dead, Jim.
Is there in truth no beauty? Florence Marvick.
Pass.
Ultimate Champion.
Can't think of the name of the creature.
Mercer.
Pass.
Yes, he went
I th-
insane from looking at a. Sorry, you're going to say, Professor?
Medusan, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just surprised no one got that one.
Mm,
I was trying to think of the name.
Some of us aren't nerds.
I don't know about that.
Memory loss
Yeah,
for
as you
100.
show off your droid or whatever that was. Ultimate Champion. I'm sorry.
Memory loss for 100.
To escape the dishonor brought on their family by Worf, he had his memory wiped and assumed a new identity.
Who is Kern?
That's correct.
Mercer.
I'll take Bajoran words for 400.
Ancient caste system.
What is Dajara?
That's correct.
Nicely done, and you take the lead.
But I'm not a nerd.
Whatever you say.
No, of course not. Germ.
I'll take 500.
Home of light.
Pass.
Ultimate Champion.
Pass.
Mercer.
Pass.
That was Hadara.
Ultimate Champion.
Ultimate
Your
loss. Ultimate loss. Memory loss. See, my memory's going.
Kirk experienced amnesia after being hit by a memory beam in an obelisk left behind by this advanced race.
What is the preservers?
That's right.
I wish you'd just have us name the episode.
And you've taken the lead again, Ultimate Champion. But Mercer, it's your turn. You can
I'll
retake
take
the lead.
Bajoran words for 350,000 points.
I'll give you 300.
Okay, that's fine.
Traditional greeting during the Gratitude Festival.
What is Peldor Joy?
That's right.
Germ.
200.
The evil one whose destruction would bring 1,000 years of peace.
What is Paw-Wraith?
I'm looking for the name of a specific paw wraith.
Specific Paw-Wraith. Yeah, I thought so. Pass.
Champion.
Pass.
Mercer.
Pass. I can't remember. I think I know what it is, but I'm going to pass.
You want to guess? No points.
Sure. What is the Costumogen, or is that the book? That's the book, right?
No, that is who I was looking for.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get it, but that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure if that was the book or not.
All right, Ultimate Champion. You get the last clue.
A life force that could be evaluated by grabbing an ear.
What is Paw?
That's right.
All right, got a good game going here. And let's head into final Jeopnerdy. Sorry, Germ, you will not be able to participate.
Not a problem.
Mercer, you're in the lead at 2,200 points, and Ultimate Champion is at 1,900. For Mercer, let me put the Cosmo Buzz room in the chat.
Why just for me? Why not for both of us, or all three of us, or whoever is playing, or all the people?
Well, Germ can't play, and Ultimate Champion can't use it. And let's reveal our category.
False names.
All right, Mercer, if you want to input how much you'd like to
Yes,
bet
I'm
of your
thinking for
2,000.
just a second. There we go.
All right. And Ultimate Champion, if you could enter into the back.
I'm not looking. Don't worry. I'm in the Cosmo Buzz screen. I'm still
Sorry, it
not.
was hard to type. It wouldn't, each time I hit the board, it wouldn't click.
You got my bet because I'm going to erase it.
I'll erase it for you.
You-
All right,
okay,
let's reveal our clue.
After beaming onto the Enterprise, he told the crew that his name was Leo Walsh.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla!
Oh man.
Ultimate Champion, if you want to put in your answer.
Been fun.
Let's see how we all did. Ultimate Champion, you had 1,900 points entering final. Jeopnerdy, your response.
Is it Hardcourt Fenton Mud? That is the correct response.
And how much did you bet? 0.
Is that from an animated episode?
No.
Leave you at
Which
1,900.
episode was that from?
It was from Mud's Women.
Okay.
Mercer.
I only watch iMud. I don't like the fun Mud's Women. Yes.
You had 2,200 points. Your response.
The Great Plume of Agasauria and Cassian Andor. Those are unfortunately incorrect.
Sorry to hear that. And how much did you bet?
2,200.
All of it. Which does make Ultimate Champion the champion again.
Good job, Ultimate Champion, and good job, Resolute Germ. I love playing with you, playing this game. May the Geologia be with you. Yeah, that's from Enterprise.
No, I thought that's what you was going to say. May the plume of Agasauria keep you great.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. Anyway, thanks guys. I don't know if you need player, I'm on the background, but there's other players who go ahead of me.
We
I just
appreciate it,
want to be in
Mercer.
the backstage because I like the backstage better than YouTube.
Yeah, we can put you backstage. We've had 2 other people back there who have been waiting,
Sweetness.
so I guess we'll bring them
I
in.
just want to stay backstage because if I go to YouTube, I'm gonna get a lag.
I understand.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's going to knock me out too.
No problem. I want to say hello to Positive Candor and Tokyo Trekker. Glad you could join us.
Go blah.
Hello, Tokyo buddy.
Hey.
Welcome, Positive Candor. It's been a while. How are you doing?
Yeah, I guess semi all right.
Welcome back. And welcome back, Tokyo Trekker. It's good to see you on the show.
Hey.
I think you have a little too much enthusiasm, Tokyo. I think you need to tone it down a little.
I mean, jeez.
Are we ready to play?
Yes.
Yeah.
Positive?
Yep.
All right, well, let's play. Let's play Jeopnerdy.
We're starting off with Bozeman.
Oh.
Cause of death, Jim's dead. There's about times when they thought Kirk was dead, but he was really still alive.
Oh.
Identify the episode from the ships.
Crap.
Telepaths.
Uh-uh.
And Romulan words.
Oh, Lord. All right, good night, everybody. It's Tokyo's game.
Well, I just want to extend my premature congratulations to Positive Candor on this one.
Okay, then.
Future is in flux. Anything could happen. All right, Ultimate Champion, you're the returning champion. You go first.
Bozeman 100.
In the mid-21st century, Bozeman was the site of a missile complex in this state.
What is Montana?
That's right.
Oh,
I think you might have been overthinking that one a little. Positive Candor. It's your turn, sir.
200 Bozeman.
He was the captain of the USS Bozeman when the ship became trapped in a temporal causality loop.
It was Captain Morgan Bateson.
That's correct.
I thought it was Captain Crane myself. But
I can see how that could be a confusion.
yeah. Tokyo Trekker.
Bozeman for
It's your
5.
turn.
Max
Hit it right away. All right. 500 it is.
Name the holodeck character who is being described.
They call him the Butcher of Bozeman. He's killed 23 men. He's the meanest and the toughest gunslinger in the West.
Of course, it has to be from an episode I absolutely hated. Terrible flipping episode. Who is Data?
It's incorrect, I'm afraid. The character's name was Eli Hollander.
I'll have to ask you later why you hate that episode. I loved it.
It was ridiculous.
That was the point. Ultimate Champion. It's your turn.
Jim's dead for 100.
The beginning of Generations.
He was, what is, Kirk was sucked into the Nexus?
That's right.
Probably should have used a different word than that, because that, with Kirk, yeah, never mind.
Positive Candor.
Cause of Kirk's death, 200.
Amok Time.
From Spock.
Very good.
And you have the lead. Tokyo Trekker.
I'll take the Vulcan Death Grip for 300.
Cause of death.
Yep.
The Enterprise incident.
There it is. What is the Vulcan
It's a good call.
I can't believe. How do y'all do this?
Well done. Well done. Ultimate Champion. Can you replicate that?
I hope so. 400 for Jim's Dead.
Do you want to take a guess of what it could be?
No, not really.
Okay. All right.
The Tholian Web.
Pass.
Positive Candor.
He was pulled into interspace.
Very good. That works.
I was trying to think of interface.
Got it. Positive Candor. You got the lead and control.
Oh, Bozeman 3, I guess.
32 years before the launch of the NX-01, Zephram Cochrane dedicated this facility, which was located outside of Bozeman.
What is pass.
Tokyo Trucker.
What is the Warp 5 Research Complex or the Warp 5 Complex?
You got it.
That's it. Got the points and you got control.
Let's finish Bozeman.
During the initial stages of the Battle of Sector 001, the Defiant and the Bozeman were ordered to fall back to this location.
What is Mobile Position 1?
That's right.
Well done. I didn't remember that, and I love that film. All right, we got a tie for the lead, and it's Ultimate Champion's turn.
Let's end Jim's Dead.
Finish Kirk.
Return to Tomorrow.
I can't even figure out what that episode is about. Pass.
Positive Candor.
Return to Tomorrow.
If he doesn't get it, preemptive pass.
A pass.
Tokyo's passing.
That's the episode when he was inhabited by Sargon, and he was killed by his rival Henok, who was inhabiting Spock.
Positive Candor. You got a tie for the lead.
Identify
It's your turn.
episode from ship for, I guess 200 to start out. What is the Battle of Chintaka?
Well, the name of the episode, by the way.
What is dang, I can't think of that for something. I'll have to pass.
Tokyo.
Isn't that what you leave behind?
That's right, because that's Cardassia Prime.
That's what I thought.
All right, you got the lead, Tokyo. You have control.
I will take Venerine or Jolan True for 100.
Romulan words.
That's it.
Traditional salutation.
Crap! How did you do this?
There's not many
I forgot
words we have
Romulans
anyway.
are telepathic.
I did say
Well,
it. What is Joel true?
Yeah, you got it.
I thought you said it, but I wasn't 100% sure. There was too much laughter. Ultimate Champion. Your turn.
Oh, it's useless.
No, it isn't.
What
Don't be
is the
defeatist.
third? What is the third category for 100?
Yeah, stop listening to me.
Identify the episode from the ships. Is that what you want?
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Okay.
What is All Good Things?
That's right.
Gorilla, you're in fantasy land, my friend. Positive Candor. It's your turn.
Romulan words 200, I guess.
The source of creation.
Pass.
Tokyo.
What is Vortivore?
That's right.
I'm looking for the soup. Where's Venerine?
Tokyo.
Let's
Maybe
find
you
out
can
if
find it.
Yeah, it's probably the 300 one, so let's do it.
Beverage that should forcibly open one's sinuses well before the first sip.
Ah, that's not Venerine. It's only 300. It can't be. Renak was drinking this. Romulan ale? What is Romulan ale? It can't be.
Oh, you got a Romulan name for it.
Yeah, I'm going to pass.
Ultimate Champion.
I was thinking Romulan Ale. What is what did he say the name of it was? Pass.
Positive Candor.
Pass.
It's Kali Fall.
At a Vulcan name. Ah.
Ultimate Champion. Your turn.
I'm gonna regret this. Romulan words for 400.
An insult that was comparable to the Klingon epithet Patak.
What is Varu?
That's right.
Nicely done. And we got a very tight game all of a sudden. Positive Candor. It's your turn.
I'll finish out
Positive.
Romulan words for 5.
A low rank in the Romulan Guard, once held by Proconsul Neural.
Pass.
Tokyo.
Oh, pressure's on because I remember this. It's not coming to me SOB because it's in Star Trek Online too. Pass. Damn it.
Ultimate Champion.
I can't risk it. Pass.
He was at Ulan.
I was thinking Centurion.
That just was not coming out. Mentally constipated is terrible.
Tokyo, you got the lead and control.
Episodes from ships for 3. Oh, what is... I keep getting these episodes mixed up. I don't know why. Shockwave Part 2?
That's correct.
That's the one.
It's one of Cinnabon's favorite episodes.
I can understand why, too. Ultimate Champion, it's your turn.
Telepath for 100.
As a result of an attempt to cross the galactic barrier, he gained many new mental powers, including the ability to read minds.
That's his last name. Who's Gary Mitchell?
That's right.
He's the one. Positive Candor.
Telepath 500.
Although Vulcans usually required physical contact to use their telepathic abilities, Tuvok was able to converse mentally with Namira, a member of this telepathic species.
Pass.
Tokyo.
Good Tuvok episode, by the way. I just don't remember the name of their species. I'm going to give it to Ultimate Champion.
Ultimate Champion.
What are you looking for?
The name of the species that Tuvok was talking to.
Pass.
They were called the Mari.
Indeed. Tokyo Trekker.
Episodes from Ships 4. What is the Void?
That's correct.
And we have an enraged bunny in the chat. I see. Ultimate Champion. It's your turn.
Telepath for 200.
This species had the power to create amazingly realistic illusions, but they couldn't read through primitive emotions like hate.
What are the Telosians?
That's right.
Positive Candor.
Telepaths for 4.
Loxana Troy's suppressed memories of her daughter Kestra began to surface while she was working with this telepathic species, which communicated by transmitting images.
Pass.
Tokyo Trekker.
That's not coming to me. Pass.
Ultimate Champion.
Pass.
The cairn were the species we were looking for.
Prize of easy board in the chat. Okay, Tokyo. 300 or 500?
500. All right. I'm going to confidently pass this one because I'm pretty sure nobody's going to get the TAS. Well, Positive Candor might get it. Either way, pass.
Ultimate Champion.
Pass.
Positive Candor.
Pass. I don't know.
It was how sharper than a serpent's tooth.
Oh, okay. That's the dragon.
TAS. I knew it was going to be TAS.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ultimate Champion, you get the last clue.
The combination of her telepathy and blindness made her well suited to work with Ambassador Kolos.
Who's Miranda?
Can you tell us her last name, please?
Oh, God, no. Pass.
Positive Candor.
Who is Miranda Jones?
That's it.
Got it.
Mm. Excellent.
All right. Head on over to Final Jeopardy. Turning down the scores. Tokyo Trucker has 3,200 points and the lead. Ultimate Champion has 2,000 and Positive Candor has 1,500. Think about your bet amounts here as we reveal the category.
Scientists.
Now, let me put the link into the private chat for the Cosmo Buzz. Positive Candor, are you able to use that link that I put in the private chat to open up another browser tab?
I think so.
Okay. You don't have to push enter or hit a button or anything after you type your bet amount once you get in there.
Type join, and then text entry.
Yeah, just type in your bet amount into that box. You don't have to push enter or anything. And we have a normal that's playing.
And so don't push enter. So how do I put my answer?
Well, I will clear your box for you, and then you can reuse the same text entry box.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And since Jay's back to using the private chat, I just clicked over on the comments tab so I don't see his bet or answers. Trying to make it a little fair.
Well, appreciate that.
I'm not looking.
You can't change what you're going to bet anyway, but Ultimate Champion, if you could put on how much you're going to bet, please. And let's reveal our clue for Final Jeopardy.
Stavros Caniculus was a human scientist who lived during the same time period as this conflict.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla!
I hit enter.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
All right. Ultimate Champion, if you could put in your answer. Okay. See how this shakes out. Positive Candor, you had 1,500 points heading into Final Jeopardy. Your response was?
The Eugenics Wars, which is correct. Well done.
And how much did you bet, Positive Candor? All of it, taking you to 3,000. Well done. Let's see if that's enough for you. Ultimate Champion, you had second place at 2,000 points headed into Final Jeopardy. Your response?
Couldn't come up with anything, sadly.
How much did you bet? 1,500, taking you back down to 500. And Tokyo Trucker had the lead at 3,200 points. What was your response, Tokyo?
The war between Eminiar and Vendikar. Fortunately not.
And your bet amount was 500, taking it down to 2,700, leaving Positive Candor as the champion. Congratulations.
Good game.
Got lucky.
Very good game. And we're real quiet for some reason.
Oh, we're supposed to say something else?
Sure, why not?
Well, Well, Jay wanted me to remind him when we're done that he had a joke about cats if he wants to tell that.
You know what the difference is between dogs and cats? I'll tell you. Dogs will look at you, look right up at your face, and say, "Oh, you pet me, you feed me, you put a roof over my head. You must be God." A cat will look up at you with his sad eyes and say, "Oh, you pet me, you feed me, you put a roof over my head. I am God."
Yep. That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What did you guys think of the Star Wars Celebration trailers for Ahsoka and other stuff that he talked about?
Nobody watched them.
That was
I've
a
only
terrible
seen the
show.
Ahsoka one.
Meaningless.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, the only one I saw was Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka looks pretty good, I guess. I'm hoping it's good.
Oh, shit, are we talking about Star Wars?
It's mundane at best, from what I see.
It's gonna
And that
tank.
trilogy that they introduced for Rey supposedly coming back, I'd give 10-1 odds that never gets anywhere close to being made.
It'll get it made.
It'll get made.
Stuff,
We're gonna regret that they're gonna make it, but it'll get made.
Yeah, it won't make any money, but it'll get made.
I was so put off by the last episode of The Mandalorian that I'm almost jumping ship.
She's
that's
supposed to
their
only
goal,
be in
not
one
to
of
make
the
any
3
money.
films.
Every season they do that. They save their wad for the final episode. You should know that by now.
Yeah, but this episode was bad. It wasn't just like, oh, okay, a side quest that I don't mind watching. This was bad.
Yeah, well, they did that last season with the goofy egg frog lady egg thing or
I
whatever.
like that episode. That was okay, but this was bad. This was Jack Black and Lizzo and
Jack Black is the worst
Well,
thing about it.
and Christopher
Take him
Lloyd.
out is perfectly
Christopher
fine.
Lloyd, and that was terrible because I love Christopher Lloyd, and yet I didn't like him in this episode. He was like I thought it was bad.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
be
he went
fair,
from-
at his age,
he went from-
that's as
he
much
went
as he
from
can get
a-
out.
He went from a DeLorean to a man.
And who was that other lady? Were we supposed to know who the lady was that was working in the robot morgue? Which, by the way, was a seriously weird concept that they don't just take them apart. They put them in a morgue.
I'm sorry, Mercer. We are talking about something that nobody watched.
All right, sorry.
It's
I
okay,
watched
buddy.
it at double speed.
Before anyone leaves, I want to just remind everyone there will not be an episode of Question of Trek tomorrow. We'll be back in 1 week from tomorrow.
Well, happy Easter then.
Happy Easter indeed.
I want to go see Dungeons and Dragons this weekend.
Don't.
I want to do it.
Don't.
Everybody
You're wasting
I'd
your
go with
money.
Mario over that.
So, yeah, Super Mario.
I'm not a Mario
Mario
fan.
is better.
I'm not going to diss Mario. I'm just not like a huge fan. It's not like something I get a lot out of.
Mario.
The Fandom Menace is saying that Dungeons and Dragons is good.
Yeah, I'm curious because I used to play Dungeons and
I haven't
Dragons.
heard anyone say Dungeons
That's
and Dragons is good.
No, I've heard that Dungeons and Dragons is bad. Even the ticket sales say it's bad.
I don't care what ticket sales say. I just want to know if I like it because I like a lot of. I miss watching bad movies that are awesomely bad. Like me and my dad used to
They
watch.
stopped
bad
making
movies.
those.
It was fun.
Well, if you like watching bad movies, what's wrong with bad episodes then?
I'm just saying, like I don't mind watching a movie that I can turn my brain off. And I'm glad it's not connected to the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the DC.
The MCU. The MCU is basically dead. I mean.
Oh yeah, it's dead. They just refuse to lie down and admit it.
Yeah. I mean, I expect Guardians of the Galaxy 3 to do well, but after that, I could care less about any other movie.
I'm probably going to take my kids to go see Mario at the end of the month when it comes out here.
When does it come out there?
The 28th.
I'll
I hope
just
it's good.
I don't get it. I really don't.
I mean, Mario is destroying even Disney animated
Yep.
records.
Yeah.
It's already past any kind of Disney animated movie opening.
It's
Ever.
like
They,
This is
a
the top with
330
Little
last
Mermaid.
semester.
Yeah, it's already made over 300 million.
Oh, it's going to be a $1 billion movie.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
easily.
definitely.
Easy.
Yeah.
even though they say it's a bad movie, I would like to go see Shazam on the 11th if it's still in theaters.
Wait until next month. It'll be on the internet
Yeah,
for
it'll be
free.
on HBO Max.
It's probably on the internet for free now.
What's
I can
that?
give you
Which
the
one?
websites.
I mean, a good
I
copy of it.
I don't have Disney Plus or anything like that. All I have is Paramount Plus.
It's not going to be worth it after Picard's over.
What's the thing? Well,
It's not worth
Well,
it now.
They say Prodigy's gonna be good.
I mean, when's season 2 of Strange New Worlds start up? Not till August
In
or so.
June.
Oh, okay, June. Okay, that's not too far.
Not looking forward to that at all.
I don't really like Strange New Worlds. I
Not
mean,
with
I
the
don't
water
hate
going.
it. It's not. I like Pike when he's actually. I like him when he's overacting, but when he's just kind of like muted, I don't like him at all. I don't really love the show the way certain other person I know likes it.
I'll give Strange New Worlds one thing. You can tell the actors are putting in a good deal more effort than any of the other Star Trek properties.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the Academy thing, I don't expect that to do well at all.
That's gonna blow.
Yeah.
It's a Mary Wiseman show. I mean, she's definitely
It's,
gonna have it. So she's terrible.
So what is she going back?
Considering
in
the
time?
legal
But if-
difficulties
but if-
Paramount might be facing, hold
I mean,
off any long-term plans.
If they base it in the future, like in the year 3000, no, definitely nobody's giving a crap then or whatever.
Yeah,
About it.
'cause
It's
a
supposed to
sequel
be.
Discovery.
Yeah.
If Terry Metalis isn't writing or a showrunner, none of the Star Trek shows are going to be good until Kurtzman is gone.
Yeah,
So
if Kurtzman gives us Legacy, we're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
If we get Legacy.
Yeah. I mean, they extended him again.
Without Terry Metalis writing it and running it, it's not going to be good, I don't think.
No, it's not.
Because I think Kurtzman will undo everything that Terry Metalis did.
Yeah. From
With
what I
or
hear,
without, it doesn't have a prayer.
from what I hear, Kurtzman is very not happy at all with Terry Metalis. Not happy at all.
I heard that there's a big FU at the end of Picard season 3 to Kirk. What's his name? Kurtzman.
The entire
Kurtzman,
series so far, even in season 2 when Terry took over, was a big giant FU to Kurtzman and to Michael Chabon. This last episode was a huge FU to Kurtzman and Chabon. Just in the Riker Troy scene alone was a giant middle finger. Because everybody was rightly pointing out that, Riker was so hunky-dory, and seemed to be completely over his son's death when we saw him in season 1. And that's because Chabon and Kurtzman don't give a crap. And were anti-male to begin with, so that whole thing was all about, now he's got a daughter, the male is gone, because that was still in the same week that Lieutenant Mansplainer took an asteroid to the side of the head for disagreeing with Michael Burnham back in Discovery. So that whole thing that we saw was a big middle finger, and was rightly done, as far as I'm concerned.
That other guy.
I do like
and
Kestra, though. I
Kurtzman-
do like that character, though.
Which one?
Kestra. I like Kestra.
Oh, Kestra. Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with Kestra. Nothing wrong with her at all. She's a good character. I agree. But that whole situation, again, was part of Kurtzman's anti-male campaign that he's still on, apparently, given the casting of Strange New Worlds.
He's been
They
on
don't
that for quite a
know.
while, even beyond Star
Yeah.
Trek.
Yeah, he has. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Absolutely. I'm surprised he's even let. I'm surprised Paul Stamets is there. If Kurtzman is really as anti-male as he would, as I'm sure he is, he would have made those characters women and lesbians.
I'm still here. I just turned off my camera.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey,
My
Cinnabon.
eyes are just a
I
little
realized you were
off
here.
tonight.
Hey, you gotten any of those defective Pokemon cards that have been creased and stuff? Cinnabon?
Nope.
But you've heard about that, right? People have gotten like creased cards in their, um, opening brand new Pokemon cards, I guess, with the Scarlet and Violet ones or whatever.
Haven't heard anybody complain about that yet.
Oh, okay.
That's usually a shipping issue, not a production issue.
Okay.
Kurtzman and the other dude, they don't know anything about Star Trek. They really don't. Neither does JJ. They need to give it to somebody like Terry Matalas, who knows Star Trek, has written for Star Trek before, and you can see that he does with Picard season 3. They need to give it the showrunner and the lead writer to Terry Matalas. They finally gave the fans, the first generation of fans from TNG and DS9 and Voyager, what they wanted.
You can't make
So
that blanket
why not
statement because
continue doing that? They see that they got huge numbers on Paramount Plus right now with season
That's
3.
debatable.
So continue to do it. They're going to see it when they give it back to Kurtzman, because the ratings will go right back down where it was.
My problem with it so far is in the substance. Terry Matalas, excellent dude. I've talked to him through comments on YouTube, on Twitter. Excellent dude, but his credits only include TNG, Voyager, and Enterprise. I don't believe he's ever worked on DS9, and his only exposure to DS9 would have been the episodes. He botched the Changelings in season 3.
He's botched quite a bit more than that.
No, he just pretty much the Changelings.
Well, it has to be 25% difference, so.
No, it doesn't.
You were going to say something a minute ago, Cinnabon?
No. I was going to say, you can't make a blanket statement that everybody likes this season, because clearly there's a lot of Legacy Trek fans that don't like this and don't think it's written well.
Yeah, I agree with you. You can't say everybody likes it.
I wouldn't even say the majority. The vocal
I don't know if I'd go that
majority,
far.
sure.
I would say
but
the
I'm
majority
betting it's
does.
like 60 to 65% are firmly against this season.
I don't know if that's true.
I would still say the split's about half and half.
I don't think there's enough data to say for sure either way.
It's because Paramount Plus doesn't publish their numbers. They never have. When they were all access, they were never in the practice of publishing the numbers, so you don't know until it's like too late. And you can tell where the investment money is, and it's not there. There's a little bit of truth to what Resolute's saying. I largely disagree with his assumptions, but there is a little bit of truth to this. Looking at season 3, they're all bottle episodes. Very, very little, if any, location shooting. Recycling sets and not constructing new ones. I mean, that's common practice, but when you're running out of money and you're contractually obligated to produce 3 seasons of a show. If Shaban hadn't gotten fired for whatever reasons, we would have gotten to season 3 whether we liked it or not, and we definitely wouldn't have liked it, and it wouldn't be what we're getting right now. It would be much, 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 much worse because it would be under Michael Shaban. And we're lucky that we're getting what we're getting now. But I wouldn't call it luck, because look what's outside of that. A show and a franchise with 0 investors. And if it was a success, I would think that you would publish your numbers. Not only that, you wouldn't be having to, again, rebrand and, again, accept another buyout because you are out of money. Picard season 3, this is what we should have gotten in the first place, but we didn't. And that's part and parcel of why it's not very well received by a good chunk, even if we think it's great, which not most, but I would say a lot of us do. It's
Well,
just
Patrick didn't want it to be the Next Generation cast in it to begin with.
No, he didn't. He said he would only come back if he was a different type of Picard.
Yeah, right.
Which obviously didn't work for him, because he wouldn't have agreed to do season 3 the way it is if he wasn't aware that people were like mocking and ridiculing him, like, this is not Picard. This is an emasculated symbol of social justice, is what he was turned into. And it's like, this is not the Picard that we've known for all these years. Who is this guy?
I'm wondering if you guys would still like it if it was the exact same story, but with the Discovery crew and not the Next Generation crew.
Absolutely not.
See, that's the thing I'm getting. What I'm trying to get at is, do we like it because it's essentially a Next Generation reunion, and not necessarily that it's a very good written show?
If you wouldn't have the same characters, so there's no way to really make that transition and say, well, let's put Discovery on here instead of Picard.
Well, it is a fair question, though.
I think I like it mainly because it is a TNG reunion show, and thinking about it super critically, I do think the story is pretty weak, to be honest.
If it was acted well and had the same caliber of performance that we're getting from the TNG cast, if it was Discovery, would we turn around and say it's good? I don't know.
The story's okay. The story's sufficient, but I think that there's a lot of appeal to seeing the cast like around the table again. I mean, I waited 20 minutes through all this hostage stuff, but I finally got to see the cast sitting around the table. I mean, I know it's an easy thing to do, but that was like my favorite part of the episode, because you got to see the old crew sitting around the conference table.
See, what was that? What is this? Force Awakens. We're coming up off of the Force Awakens, and it has a lot to do with, I think, why we really do appreciate Picard. We go into the Force Awakens, and we're sitting through a brand new Star Wars crawl, chills up our spines. Everything's going good. Han Solo's on the screen, chills up our spines again. It's big smiles on our faces. Chewie comes in, big smiles on our faces. We get to see a reunion between Han and Leia, smiles on our faces and everything else. And the one thing that we're hoping for is a scene on the Millennium Falcon with the entire old crew coming together. And what do we get? Han's murder.
That was awesome.
No Luke until the very end. And it was a sign of things to come for that, for where we're at now with Star Wars is terrible. That being said, when we got the scene last week with the entire crew sitting around the table in their old positions, talking shop, it's kind of like you've been beaten and abused, and somebody shows you something better. Like there's something else outside of this. But unfortunately, when it's all said and done, you go back to your abuser.
So you're willing to put up with 10 hours of complete and utter shit for 2 minutes of nostalgia?
It hasn't been complete and utter shit. Not in the slightest.
We
got
watched
2 seasons
several
of it.
episodes this season. They're a little less insulting directly to your face, but as far as writing quality, production quality, editing quality, it's still bottom of the barrel.
I would disagree.
I wholeheartedly disagree. I've watched every episode of Star Trek Discovery. It's not even close to that level of suck.
I don't think it's utter shit, but I do think it's pretty
It's too
mid-tier
dark.
still.
It's too dark.
If you can't
that's the one
get
thing I
something
don't like
basic
about
like lighting down,
Well, it's not just the lighting, but that's a big part of it. It's like it doesn't. They don't shoot it like the Next Generation. They have the cast in there, but they don't shoot it like Next Generation. They don't have the right tone or camera work. Like if you look at Orville, that's shot like Next Generation. They didn't shoot this like Next. They shot it like just let's make everything as dark as possible, physically dark, but also just like emotionally dark. Like it's very unpleasant to watch it, except for those moments where the cast actually does something.
I think I disagree with that also.
It's very unpleasant for me to watch it, except for I know I kind of have to, and there's eventually good spots in it. But for the most part, I have I have a lot of trouble watching the show. Just not very pleasant.
Well, that's...
Like with Orville, you feel like, okay, this is a welcoming ship with welcoming characters. And that's the way Next Generation used to be. It was very welcoming. And this is like they're trying everything possible to keep me from watching it, except there's a couple moments when Worf does something or says something or Riker's on screen or something. But usually it's very foreboding and just dark and just dismal and dreary and torture and death and violence and darkness. And there's nothing inviting about the show at all.
See, I'm in the minority on
they're
this
trying
one. I
to
don't have
keep
a
you
problem
from
with
focusing on any details other than what the direct thing they want you to be looking at, so that you're distracted from the stuff they either forgot to put in, didn't have time or money to put in, or just didn't know enough to put in.
Examples?
Any detail in the background, like full costume or something like that. They'll use shading to just mask that stuff out.
Yeah, well, that's an old practice from back in TNG days where they put duct tape over something that wasn't complete.
Yeah, they did that.
That doesn't work when you're dealing in 1080, though.
Right, so you have to adjust. You're right. It did work for the 80s and 90s, and it doesn't work here, so you have to adjust. Again, like I said, I'm in the minority. I don't have a problem with the lighting. It sets the tone for the story.
More cinematically. They did the same lighting in the TNG from Generations movie. They did the same lighting, which wasn't as dark.
Alonso's lighting in Generations at first seems really dark, but if you look at it, it's very rich. You can still see the backgrounds, and you can see the way he had the sun, the star shining through 10-4. He was brilliant. This is not him. He passed away shortly after making that movie.
Well, after leaving Viridian, the Enterprise D sets were still darkened.
Yeah.
They had to be because they weren't going to hold up to a movie quality.
Look, guys, it's how they shoot.
production.
They're shooting
Right.
cinematically now. It's just a different style of shooting. And I understand you guys don't like it, but it doesn't mean it's bad.
I just don't, I don't know. I mean,
It's not a happy-go-lucky light
like
story.
I watched
It-
Who in the Pale Moonlight a couple of weeks ago, and Deep Space Nine kept it dark, but they kept all the colors. Like you could see the richness of the backgrounds, of the furniture, of all the the walls. And this show, you're wondering why they don't trip on a wire, or you're wondering where the walls even are. Then the only thing you could see on like LaForge's daughter is her teeth, because she's so dark, and then the background is dark around her, that the only thing you can see is her teeth when she's talking.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, dude.
Holy to your face. It wasn't that bad, dude.
If all you can see are her teeth, you probably do need to adjust the lighting on your monitor.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you got a bad monitor or it's badly calibrated.
That's almost like hearkening back to my observations of Conan the Barbarian, where you got Arnold Schwarzenegger coming in, and his face is all muddied and bloodied up, and he smiles these perfect pearly whites. Like all you can see is his teeth. That's what that reminded me of. Sorry, Mercer.
I'm just saying that when she first appeared on the bridge, and they called her funny nickname, I forget what it was called.
Crash.
I think.
Crash the
All I
Ford.
could see was her teeth.
Yeah,
No, I saw her face
Again,
perfectly,
you need to
though.
calibrate your screen, dude.
Yeah,
It wasn't that bad.
not at all.
She did have shockingly white teeth, which made the contrast just stand out.
Yeah.
You
change the focus of your monitor, trigger
When I
the
tried to
auto
watch
adjust.
that new James Bond movie with the 007 lady, I don't know. Just
Oh,
very
that
dark.
would nobody seen. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Wait, did they actually release that 007 movie?
Well, I'm just talking about the trailer because I didn't actually watch the movie.
I don't like James Bond stuff.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
used to
like
like
that.
it, but I just
I think our YouTube chat froze. No one's commenting.
They're shocked.
Not
They're all
last
shocked that-
almost 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was noticing that too.
Has anybody seen the movie with I think his name is Adam Driver? I just saw a trailer of a prehistoric movie called 65. Are they trying to say that humans are aliens and they crash land on Earth to prehistoric Earth?
I didn't see it.
I think that's what they're getting at. Yeah.
What movie?
That
Yeah.
is, oh, gosh.
65,
I think that's what they're getting at.
65 million BC.
Well, yeah.
That is just downright. Oh, I
I've never
hate it.
seen that
The
movie.
trailer.
Not a lot of people did, apparently.
Oh, it's
Thank
been out.
you, Brad Wolf.
It's not just being released this weekend. It's been out.
Yeah, it's been out. Apparently,
Several months.
he's
at
an
least a
alien
month
that
ago.
lands on Earth when the dinosaurs were around, but I don't know if he spawns humans or not.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to change the
Dinosaur
subject. I
hybrid.
just saw that and I needed some background on it.
No, it
I
lasted
would
like
love to
3
go
weeks
see
in the theater.
Shazam. I haven't been to a theater in like the last time I went to see a movie at a theater was the first or second new Star Trek movie with the new cast.
Last
That's
movie
going
I saw
away
was
Last time.
back.
First Contact.
Well, we don't have a theater anymore. They tore it down and put a medical, I would almost say kind of like a hospital, but it's doctor's offices. So we don't have a theater, and the only theater is 40 miles away. So
Oof.
I would like to see Shazam because I went to, I didn't go see it, but somebody let me borrow their DVD and I watched it, the first one.
Last time I went to a theater was back in October in Kansas City. Went to go see Black Adam.
Last movie I saw at the theater was almost a year ago, last May, Star Trek The Motion Picture, 4K.
Ooh.
Mm.
I'm gonna go take my kid to go see Mario at the end of the month.
I don't like
I
movies.
wish they would release all the Star Trek movies back on Paramount Plus, but the 4K thing, I'd like to see it
The 4Ks are
because
coming
I
out.
would
That's why
have
I'm
to
not buying
buy a new machine and buy all the the Blu-ray 4K DVDs.
That's what I did. I got myself a nice 4K TV and a 4K player and bought the discs.
I don't have that kind of money.
That's commitment.
I could find a way to
I'm,
hook it up to my my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. It's an 8K display.
Never even heard of it.
Ooh, it's an old. It's old by tech standards. It came out last year, but it's top of the line, super expensive. And thankfully, I'm on a payment plan, so I can pay with my service, free with service, pretty much. And it's beautiful. It's basically 3 phones in one, and you unfold it, it's the size of a tablet. Absolutely gorgeous. I was gonna get a regular phone and an iPad Mini anyway, and I don't need them anymore.
My sister, speaking of phones, my sister, she's been with AT&T for I think over a year, and this past month or this month she got a bill for $1,500 or $1,300 for 2 phones. That is crazy. She said, "I'm not going to pay for a phone service that high, that is more than my rent." And she's got to wait 2 months to be able to get another phone from another company. AT&T is just doing her wrong.
$1,500 a month. My phone costs.
Dude,
my phone costs $1,700.
I have
But
AT&T. It's
I'll pay a month.
under $200 a month, and I have unlimited data.
She hasn't missed any payments. It must be something to do with a new contract or something.
Under $200 a month is where I'm at. Unlimited data.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that,
just
even under 200 a month. 200 a month. That's still quite a lot. I'm paying like $80 for 2 lines on T-Mobile.
I
Unlimited
pay
and everything.
$68 a month with Cricket for one phone that is free talk, free text, and unlimited data. Just
now,
$68.
I feel kind of bad. I don't use much data. I own my phone outright. I only pay about $38. I don't use much data because I'm on Wi-Fi 95% of the time.
I need to find a good service that allows me to use unlimited lore.
AT&T is going up $5 on their home internet.
John's the only one that got that. Everybody's talking about unlimited data. What about the new unlimited lore series?
Oh, I got it too.
Unlimited B4.
Yeah.
What is
constantly asked why you have a furry face?
What is
if I had the monkey and the drums, I would play that.
Data lore, B4.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to get unlimited data before you get unlimited lore.
Oh God, that's good. I didn't connect that. Why? I thought it was good. I'm glad he finally defeated Lore, and he's finally gone. I hope. I never could stand Lore.
He's not gone. They merged
now. Yeah.
Oh God, that means Data's going to flip out and try to kill people.
No.
Data gave Lore what Lore needed, and Lore gave Data what Data needed.
Now they both had to come to Jesus moment, and now there they are.
Oh.
They're whole and stable.
I hope the last 2 episodes are good. What do you think it is? Paw Race?
No.
No.
I'm not going to get onto it on the stream because certain people don't appreciate going into theory, especially a theory that's probably more than likely about to pan out.
No, it's Beverly's voice, so it's clearly going to be the Candle Ghost coming back.
Sorry.
Of course.
No.
Goes good.
It's
The only
either
thing
it's
that I don't
either
care
the
about
Borg.
is
Go ahead.
no, I'm sorry, Jay. The only thing I really don't care about is the stupid floating head. I literally think it's Zordon, and would not care if it is a Power Rangers crossover. I don't care. I was more interested in what's going on with Jack, and then I figured that out. I mean, it took Dave Cullen listening to his video to, kick me in the pants like, oh yeah. And then I put two and two together, and that was the end of it.
Refuse to think it's the Borg. Won't allow it. If it does happen, I'm never rewatching this.
You don't know. Nobody knows
You're never
what it is.
rewatching
Then you're not.
anyway.
Then you're gonna end up not rewatching it. I'll just say that. But I don't. They're not the
She
bad.
opens the door, and there's Jack, and says, "I am Locutus Junior of Borg."
Nope.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's not the bad. That's not the bad. The bad is the floating head, and I really don't care who it is.
I don't think it's the Borg.
I am great at solving who is the murderer in murder mysteries. Way before, I'd say near the almost middle, I can guarantee you who the killer is, and especially Perry Mason movies. And I should be able to figure this out, but there's too many theories going around. And then Terry Metalis messed up my head with the April Fools, and I forgot it was April Fools, and he said it's Neelix, and I said, why is he giving out who the baddie is before the end of the thing?
It's literally the worst Photoshop.
Did you forget who Neelix was?
I've ever seen.
Then my aide worker told me it was April Fool's prank, and I said, "Oh God, I got to go to Discord and tell them forget it. It was April Fool's." I just can't figure out who it is.
Well, Jay, you watched my video, right?
It's the skull that
yeah.
gets me. Yeah, I saw your video. I saw it all the way through, and I told you stop downing yourself. Dang it, I'm gonna shake your eye teeth out.
I need to down myself, and that was utter trash. The performance was.
It was not. I loved it 100%.
Hey,
you gave me
if you want to
thoughts
see
that I
trash,
didn't
watch
even
my
think of.
Quantum Leap. That's trash. You did okay.
Watch your porno movie?
Quantum Leap.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, he said watch my video on Quantum Leap.
Oh, thought he said porno movie. I was going to say, what the heck?
I don't know how you got that, Jay.
I thought I heard porn.
Your mind has been in the gutter since you said that.
I have never seen one in my life. I have never seen one in my life. So,
Missing out, dude.
I'm missing out. Is that what you said?
Heck yeah.
Well, I can't. I'm a Christian. I can't watch things like that.
I know plenty of Christians who do.
And their father is Satan then. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn this into a Christian thing, so I'll stop. But I thought that's what I heard. I have a bad time hearing what people say, and I have memory loss. Like I told John, that memory category was all about me.
Well, I think you did rather well tonight for having memory loss.
It was a good game, by the way. Good questions asked.
That last game threw me.
I thought the first game threw everyone.
What are you talking about? I dominated that board.
Well, everybody but you. I think you cheated.
Yeah, sure.
If you hadn't done what you did, you would have won.
Would have destroyed you all. I did win. I won the main round.
I told you to only bet like 1 point, dude.
If you stopped going all the way, you would win all the time.
Nope, not ever stopping.
A true champion solidifies his
victory. It's
victory.
hard for you to win.
True champion
There's
solidifies his victory.
It doesn't matter if you win, quite frankly. It's just for fun. You take it too
Good night,
seriously.
Positive Candor.
Well, lately,
I
you
just
haven't
can't do
Then
that.
the last time I said that, you were like, "You're already done."
Last time, like it's been a while since you guys have mixed other science fiction like ships or stuff with in the categories.
Last week we had an Orville category.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
third round when people were sleeping.
When
But I'm just saying, like it's been a while since you've thrown in like Star Wars category ships or something.
Oh,
when
I
say
don't
it's
know
worth
if I remember this or not, but did I apologize for last night, John?
Yes, not that you needed to apologize.
I
Apologize
swear
for what?
I don't know. I passed out during y'all's live stream.
Oh,
Yeah, you should have heard John swearing at you. So I've never heard him say.
I
such
didn't fall
foul
asleep.
language.
I literally passed out from the pain.
Oh,
I was gonna say, yeah, because I don't
And
remember
it was-
John being able to speak Klingon that fluently when he's cursing.
It was like
His face was
1
so
o'clock.
red, it was crazy.
It was
Had the Gowron eyes and everything.
It was like 1 o'clock in the morning when I came out of it, and I just saw my blank, whatever you call it, emoji or whatever, and I said, "Oh crap, what happened?"
You know, my friend used to be in pain all the time. I mean, you know, and I used to take care of him as much as I could because of his condition that he had. Yeah, it sucks, man. Even though I didn't experience it, you know, it's like I was the only person he would tell about that. Sorry, I'm just.
I have a disc problem. It sometimes pokes out, and it's very painful.
Man, sorry to hear that.
And
probably
they
get
can't
CD
do
players fixed.
surgery because of the way my spine is. I don't hardly have a curvature in the spine, and I have X-ray proof of it.
I got
My friend had
scoliosis too.
swelling. He swelled up. His leg was always swollen, and you know,
Mine is always swollen, but that's from bad heart and diabetes.
Oh no, Mercer, we've been blinded by blinds.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Somebody left, didn't they?
I just wanted to show you my cat again. Here he is.
Hello, Normal.
Meow, big freaking
Hello,
deal.
Lord.
Anyway, say hi now.
Get the mouse. Get the mouse.
She's too lazy. Anyway, I'd probably get
Queen
going
needs her
soon.
sleep.
I'm getting tired. Say hi, Normal.
We'll see if they don't react well to bullets.
I don't know if it's going to be raining for me to go to church tomorrow or not. I can't walk on wet surfaces. I'll fall
You
down.
know what you should do? You should go. You should ask if your church or other church, like tomorrow, like a friend of mine sent me a link to the services his church is going to have, so I can watch it from home. You know what I mean?
Well,
and I could send you the link. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm just saying you could do that if you can't get online. You could maybe stream it.
Well, if I can't go to church, I'll go to my sister's church's YouTube channel,
Right?
And they'll have Easter services. But they understand because I have a tendency of falling down, even with my mobile walker. When I'm walking on wet surface, I almost fell on the parking lot at Walmart.
Yeah.
When it was so
I'm
wet.
sure they
this week.
understand. I mean, of course they'll
Oh, yeah,
understand.
they do. They do. I've missed over a month of services because of rain and back problem. So they understand. I have a good church. We barely have any members left. We've got like 20, and that's it. We're looking for a new pastor right now because our last pastor, he is suffering from cancer, and he thought the right thing to do was to quit and take care of his health. And we understood.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. He was a good pastor. What they need is a young pastor in their 40s or 50s, not what one member wants. She wants somebody that's almost in their 80s. You're not going to get young kids in the church if you don't have a young pastor with new ideas. Not meaning going away from the Bible, but
New ideas on how
You
to
gotta be
deliver
careful
them.
about those young pastors.
Yeah.
They got plenty of young pastors here. They tend to have rainbow scarves and preach some pretty stupid stuff.
I just want to thank John and Brainy for inviting me in to play this.
yes,
It's a lot of fun.
enjoy
We
the
appreciate
game.
you coming on.
I don't always get here, but if I can play, I will.
Resolute just reminded me of a meme that I shared. Some patriot shared a meme of a Hell's Angels biker, and it said, "I heard Antifa was coming for us. We're waiting," or something like that. And I put up I shared it, and I said, "Yeah, that'll last all of 10 minutes." And then somebody in Antifa told me that they did terrible things with my wife. And I said, my reply, I'm like,
Lord,
I am
Lord.
so surprised.
Block
I
them.
said, I'm surprised because I was under the impression you guys had no idea what a woman is, let alone what to do with her.
There you go.
I spilled vaping fluid on myself, and it burns like fire.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wow.
All the nicotine is soaking into my skin.
That's
I might have a
horrible.
heart attack soon.
Be careful, you might develop solid organs.
That really burns. Wow, it's like a chemical burn. Oh,
wow. Well, John, Professor, I enjoyed the game. Always enjoyed the games. These were great questions. I don't know where my head was.
That final Jeopardy question was killer. I had no idea who the heck that guy was. Never heard of him.
No.
I'm pretty sure I should have heard of him. Was this a Star Trek reference character? Or is this a real person who'd happened to live in that fictional era?
No, that was a Star Trek character. He was the guy who, it was his clones who created the giant Spock.
TAS? Oh, that's why I never. No,
That's
wow.
why it was a TAS question. That's the
Yep.
one.
That's why I
What
had no
question are we
idea.
talking about?
Final
Son
Jeopardy.
of a gun.
Which
The
one?
last one. The very last
Ultimate Spock thing, the giant Spock.
Oh, I didn't get the Harry Mudd question. That's what I'm baffled about.
Oh, that was that
I
was
knew
an easy
that
one.
one. It just
was
took
I gave
me
Kurt
forever
the
to
answer,
type.
so I technically got it right. It was screwed again.
I mean, it's literally hard to type on that small little keyboard that I have with this whatever you call it, the background that you type on. It's just hard to type.
Skill issue.
Well, I'm just glad, Jay. I'm glad that you're able to use the private chat again, so I could just click away to the comments tab instead of leaving the private chat open. That works out a lot better.
I tried to go into that Cosmo Buzz, but it wouldn't even come up. So maybe in 10 years I can get me a computer and do the buzzers.
I still couldn't play buzzers
I
anyway,
got
even
this
with my
dude
wire
going down the street with his subwoofers just going boom, 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 boom. I wish he would go away. Every night.
We're all
Tired of
living in America. America, it's wonderful.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go to bed. I'll talk to you guys later.
Have a good night,
All right,
Mercer.
have
Yeah,
a
I
good
gotta
night,
get
Mercer.
me something to eat and
Thanks
go
for
to
inviting
bed.
me in.
Joe
Thanks
lunch,
for
you,
coming
my
on,
friend.
Mercer.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Have a
Yeah.
good one.
See you later, buddy.
I was planning to start winding down the stream anyway, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get lunch myself. Take a shower. And not neglect my family for a while.
I want to thank everyone for joining us, either on the panel or in the chat, and we look forward to seeing you again next week.
Yep.
Sounds great. Thank you for hosting.
See ya.
Still
No.
untrue.
No question
I
answer
don't see
tomorrow.
how you. Yeah.
Just don't
I
forget,
don't
no
see
question
how-
tomorrow, folks.
How do you do that, Tokyo?
What?
You say you pick a category and you say the answer, and it comes up the answer. How do you do that?
It's easy.
Oh,
Well,
it's because it's
sometimes
rigged
it's
and I get the
predictable.
answers. I've got
Sometimes-
the no.
It's easy, and sometimes the pattern of questions is obvious.
Yeah.
Mm,
And there's only so many ways that we know that Kirk was killed anyway, or allegedly. If the death grip wasn't
well, I
the
meant the
$100
Jolon through. You knew it. Jeez.
Well, that's kind of like the easiest one, so you would think it might be the 100.
My brain just isn't wired that way.
It's like the one time where it was something, and I was just like, I'll take caretaker for 100, and everybody's laughing like ha ha ha, and it was caretaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It was just something that was just obvious, I guess.
Yeah,
Sin does it a lot
it's
too.
Process of elimination.
Yeah, exactly. Sin does it a lot too. Take Martok
Yeah,
for 200, and Martok comes up.
Lord.
Well, that's just because of my superior
John,
knowledge.
you might just want to cut it off. You may not get a chance if you let them keep going.
Sorry.
Just press the power button.
Cut off
Yeah,
our
well,
electricity.
the computer in program.